Hello and welcome back to Journey Through Eorzea. I, as always, am Man with Hat, your host, Tiberius Fox. We are in the midst of our Ishcard campaign, still really early on, obviously. We're ingratiating ourselves to House Fortem and all other things. I'm slaughtering all the French names, which I can't pronounce. So, I guess we'll figure out what we figure out. I don't know how far we are from the first dungeon. I don't even remember what the first dungeon in Heaven's Ward is. So I guess we'll figure out when we get there. So without more further ado, let's do. Though the situation calls for urgency, I would avail us to charge headlong into Uldah without a plan. It would avail us. Oh, I misread that. I'm so dumb. This happens every time I start out for the day. It would avail us little to charge headlong to Uldah without a plan. That's right. We're going. It'd been a few days. We're gotta go save Raubahn. Forgot about that. Before we formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose that we visit Limsa Lominsa. Ah, you heard me right. While you were about to altruistically endeavors, I acted as an intermediary to trade negotiations between House Fortem and the Limsan Consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raubahn. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to the Sergeant Xanthale at the Bulwark Hall and lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Alright. Yeah, I always have like that rough go when I start. I almost feel like I should do practice runs before I start reading. Because apparently my dyslexia gets the worst when I first start. And to be clear, I don't actually have dyslexia, but it's funny to imply that I do. But yeah, either at the very beginning or when I'm really starting to get tired late at night. So I'm actually doing this a lot earlier than usual. That's because I got work tomorrow. Alright. No. Man, I am just having the heck of a time. Will you just, go away? Thank you. It's raining! Can you believe it? Everything is wet. Can't believe it. Alright. Yeah, it's funny. I have no recollection of what these two do. The pink-haired cat girls. One has glasses, one doesn't. They dress the same. I don't recall at all. The Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word and I will take you to her. How about now? Voice cutscene? Maybe?
Friends, it is good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
That voice is different. We'll never get tired of me saying that at this point. But yeah, I kind of miss the old one, to be honest, but maybe it's just the new twinge. I'm not used to it yet.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldah, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphinaud. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes, until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found.
I straight up don't know how I ever thought that this voice actress was the same one as the one from A Realm Reborn, because, I don't know, she's got more nasally voice, man. It's kind of jarring, and I don't know, I'm hoping I'll get used to it, but it's a little weird.
Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana.
It was your girl powwow time.
There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldah republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Raubahn a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo.
You know, it's crazy. I know that we go all sorts of places around here, but isn't it interesting that the Sultana is royalty, right? So she rules as like a monarch, basically. You know, with of course, the added things of like, you know, the syndicate and all that stuff. But the Seedseer and Mirrorweb, they've been leading their countries for like the whole time. So the thing that makes me think about is, are they meant to be like an elected representative sort of government? Because if so, like, does just no one else ever run against them? Do they never vote against them? I don't know. It'd be interesting if suddenly you had to deal with like someone new. Like maybe someone comes in new and they go, yeah, I've heard about what you've done, but I don't really care. I think it was all poppycock and it doesn't really matter. And so now you have to deal with this person running the country who doesn't believe in you, right? Because everybody you run into as far as leaders of all these nation states, even when you run into like the leader of Doma and, you know, Amaric and all them, I mean, they're a little hesitant about you at first, but like at worst, but then you quickly gain their trust. You've never had to deal with like a nation state that wasn't really your enemy. That I can think of off the top of my head anyway. I could be mistaken. Maybe I'm misforgetting somebody. But that like really just is like, no, I don't trust you. I don't think anything you've done is important or useful at all. So it's just a thought I was having. It's like it hasn't changed in the entirety time of the game. It's been the same people.
But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldah authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raubahn is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
That's a fair question, to be real.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphinaud. Following his capture, Raubahn had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldah. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
Who could that be?
The Crystal Braves.
Spoilers, Alphinaud, spoilers.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raubahn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Ninjas from Doma! And then suddenly it's not voiced anyway. Raubahn's survival is vital to the Eorzea alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Uldah. 'Twould spell the end of the Alliance and war, like it is not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphinaud. By the first step, you should seek out your Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in the kitchen. Alright. Gotta go find kitchen ninjas, you know what I mean? Revenant's Toll. Man, no one goes to Revenant's Toll. I haven't even had that as a favorite destination in years. Despite me having to go there all the time. I'm guessing up there? Yep, up the road. Up the road! Oh no, it's a Crystal Brave! Just hanging out, what are you doing? You have some nerve showing your face here, traitor. I ought to haul you in for crimes, and I would expect you to doubtless put up a fight, and I've been ordered not to bring conflict into town. Our priority is to protect the people, and we can't risk innocent bystanders getting hurt. If you were to find yourself anywhere else, you'd not find me so lenient. Consider yourself warned. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, lady? We can do about it. Scowl at me, go ahead. See what happens. I got 2 swords now. Before I had a bow, now I got 2 swords, man? I'm scary. They know it. They're just scared, you know what I mean? Where... Did I miss my turn? I missed my turn, didn't I? Wait, it says up. Is it upstairs? Hang on. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I've lost my mind. Who puts a kitchen upstairs? You don't have to do that. No one wants to do that. Alright, what do we got? Oh, here's Higiri. Master Tiberius, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Simple then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over mutineers while awaiting your return. You've done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all in your power to aid you. I might have to go check out Revenant's Toll, or the Rising Stones, whatever, just take a look at it. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa Lominsa that you were searching for General Raubahn. As the Admiral would have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Marasaja pit. Okay. At the same juncture, you, Ysayle, and the 3rd unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out the Doer at Highbridge, but where I too am bound. Alright. But no, dude, I wonder if I can even get in there? I'm kind of curious if I can. Let's just go jump off, because, you know, we're real man. We don't need to use stairs. Alright. Ugh. I'm fine, see? Only like 11,000 damage. Not that bad. But I'm wondering, like, can I go in there? Will they stop me from going in there? Will they all be mad at me? Do they think they could take me? I don't think they could. I don't think I ever did this before. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh, it's just a brass blade standing in front of the door. Okay. You, easy now, friend. I'll not raise the alarm. I'm not fool enough to believe the rumors. That said, I cannot well let you pass. Orders are orders. Okay, so he's saying, like, look, I know you didn't do it, but at the same time, I can't let you pass. You know what I mean? All right. I mean, they could have come up with like a worse explanation for that. You know what I mean? All right. So where are we going? Camp Drybone. You got it. Let's do it. If they'd actually like send me to somewhere nearby, that would be nice. But they don't do that. All right. 16 minutes left on Mjolnir. Let's go, Mjolnir. You know, it did say I unlocked flying, so what if we just flew? Because we can fly in this area. What about that, It's like having the 8th right, we can do that now. We've been through this area like 1,000 times, I don't think we need to further have to run if we don't need to. He's got the fancy flying cap. We're alright. I'm sure Baru. You guys remember Baru? Real G's from this series remember Baru, you know what I mean? Just saying. The real ones, they know what's up. Doer. I have been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Ysayle and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hosan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. Oh, okay, so we're doing Halatali. Interesting. Alright. I'm guessing that means we're going to end up in a dungeon. That's nice. Dude, I'm just thinking, like, it hasn't been that long that we've been playing in the Heavensward section. And I'm thinking, again, I keep wanting to compare everything to... Oh, I forgot I can fly. Self-imposed rule, right? No, I'm thinking of, like, again, Dawn Trail. Like, you go through it, and, you end up... Where am I going right now? Just going over it? There we go. Wait, is this where I'm supposed to go? Or wait, is it over here? I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do that. No one knows. It's fine. But no, it's like, if we are getting ready to go into a dungeon, that would be crazy, because think about how long it takes you to get into the first dungeon in Dawn Trail, by comparison. You come at a good time, my friends. But moments ago, the traitor Ilberd arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain the General Raubahn is being held within. There is no time to lose. General Aldin may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him of his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you are ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. Oh, are we not, like, just doing the dungeon? Alright. Hey, that's fine. They can just use it. I thought we were doing a dungeon, though. But, that's fine. I'll continue to be a mediocre Viper, but I'm still gonna look cool doing it, you know what I mean? Like Buzz Lightyear. Can't fly, but I fall with style, you know what I mean? Oh, you Geary.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphinaud, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Yeah, you're kind of ashamed of yourself being kind of a wuss before.
Since your escape from Uldah, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information.
You know what's getting me?
Forgive us.
Oh. No, I was going to say is that I am sure that she had a different voice actress in the first part, but she talked so infrequently that I don't recall what it even sounded like, so can't even speak to contrast.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubahn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hosan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Ninja disappear. Oh my gosh, I was kidding, and he did it right when I said it. That was awesome. I just like quoting that from Ninja Turtles. Just Ninja disappear.
With me!
But then he actually Ninja disappeared. Man, that's a vibe right there. Let's go. Alright, so we're going through Halatali, which is funny, because I might be crazy, but I don't think we actually did this dungeon on the way in. Like, when we were doing a Realm of Orn, we never did this dungeon. Or am I crazy? If we did, I have no recollection. I'm embarrassed to say. I don't think I ever did this dungeon. This is part of the reason I have to do this series, because even when I do it, I can't remember. Part of the reason for that is I've done this dungeon so many times that I can't remember if I did it recently or not. interesting. And then we gotta do the flank sting. Even though you always face me, I can't. At some point I'm gonna read what those actions actually do. I know one of them makes you attack faster and one of them just makes you do more damage, so that's the key. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. You know, I'll just meant to do that one. There we go. You true north, so I can just attack things with impunity.
Leave this to me.
Her last name is Mistwalker? What a last name. Alright. She's doing those ninja jutsu things? Doing a hand sign? I've watched Naruto, okay, I know what's up. Alright. Okay. I remember this room with the boss I fought the one time, but yeah, I don't like the look of it either. It's obviously an ambush. Hey, dude, what's up? Can I like give you a hand, your little power dome there? Tell me about your power dome. He is bound by some manner of magitech device, yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I have heard of such devices. The crystal braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray do not take it personally for my friends, who are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily for you, I will not suffer you for long. This poison will convey you swiftly unto the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. We all got dual swords. Let's do it. Okay, so what, we attacking the door? You want to attack a door? We can attack a door. I did it again. I keep thinking that True North is on my secondary hotbar. It is not. There we go. We have broken the gate. Alright. I'm gonna stop it at the source. I mean, I'm so strong, I'm not really worried about, you know, whatever it is you're worried about, but I'll go. The Braves have the key, Raubahn says. Alright. So I'm assuming they're staying there or whatever. That's fine. Hiya! Oh hey Alphinaud, what's up? Join the party, huh? Don't forget to heal yourself, nerd. I was kind of hoping for like a boss battle or something like that. Ysayle wants to start some static, we knock him down to the ground. But that's okay. Oh, I see, it's up there. Okay. Can I just go this way? I can. I thought I had to go way around there. I do not. Raubhahn's volatility. Vitality, 42 out of 100. Alright. The mist has cleared. So let's see, we came from that way, so I want to go this way, right? Oh, I see some peeps this way, so I would say this is where we gotta go. Come on, Crystal Braves and Alphinaud. Let's go. Do some stuff with that guy until he gets mad at me. Get over here. You gotta go around and find the key. That's a stupidly old reference too. Alright. Take it to Raubahn. We're gonna sprint back now. Oh no, I've been hit with a venomous bite. I'm not saying I want to be slowed down the whole time, but it'd be nice if there was something going on besides just running from one end of this dungeon to the other. But, you know, what are you gonna do? I wonder if I can jump down over there. That would be nice. Imagine. Can you imagine? Alright, down we go. Hey, we can. You're just standing here the whole time. Just standing here the whole time, being Yugiri. Alright. I'll use this key to turn off the sweet, fantastic magic gnome thing. My thanks. Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we mustn't quit this place. I should have known. What a clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light. Well done, hero. I totally forgot that this fighting Ilbert comes way later. I thought it was like right at the end of Realm Reborn, but that would make sense, I guess. Ilbert. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well, if you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, scions, let us get it over with. Man, just imagine thinking you can take me. The audacity. I think one of them's a healer. Yeah, the Conjurer back here. Let's nuke the Conjurer. I'll learn this from Team Fortress 2, even though I barely ever play the game. Knock that out, then there's no healing for you or your team. Take out your archer next. Hit the wrong button. Where's he off to?
I have you now.
Oh no, he's gonna do something cool. Don't do anything cool. I don't have time for you to do anything cool. Oh, there's one more. I didn't even realize. Laurentius? Laurentius, man, I gave you a chance and this is how you thank me. Can't believe you. I actually remember who you are. That's how sad it is. Imagine doing that when after everything I've done for you. The way I have slaved away, not killing you.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
That's nice. Everyone else is dead, so you can go ahead. I know you're gonna get away on plot armor, but this guy is severely underestimating how strong I am. Yugiri is not half bad herself either. And Alphinaud's, you know, there. Look at him.
Changes nothing.
That voice is so good.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite.
If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them.
Like, I'm not saying he's wrong necessarily, but at the same time, I just happen to think that what I'm doing is cool, so I don't know what you're talking about, man.
And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing!
I mean, if you just like wait like one more expansion, we'll get it done, alright? Just give me like 5 more minutes, alright?
If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
You do be having some crazy eyes, huh? Look at them crazy eyes. Man, you guys aren't ninjas. You can't do ninja disappear. That's not fair. Come on. I just ran like 10 feet. You're right.
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphinaud. Now is not the time.
Raubahn over there like bleeding out and dying. Now we gotta chase some dudes though.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
Oh, asking me for contextually. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the pride one. On your feet, gladiator, this isn't over.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till it avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad.
His arm came off so easy too.
Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
Oh, it's a fake out? Like, I know what happens, but it's funnier to, you know, imply that I don't.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
Look at that floor texture, man. That's a pinnacle floor texture right there. You fell down on that, you'd skin your knees so bad. The general is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Then Ilbert and his minions must have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. I want them all jump like dragoons. Oh, it's that guy. General Aldine, I presume. The scions of the seventh and the scions of the seventh dawn. Oh no. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Aldine, if you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage, and you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. There is a certain novelty in playing this as Viper, because Viper was not even close to available at the time. Right? So, it's just small little nods, you know what I mean? I have spoken with Urianger via Ligpearl. He confirms the man's story. Raubahn is in safe hands. Let us make our way to Vesper Bay. Pray return to the Waking Sands, man! Fine, but we're taking this giant airship thing. Turns into an airship, and that's pretty cool. And you know what? Even though I could do it, even though I could fly all the way back, I don't want to. Because that's not how I roll, okay? Anyway, so no, I'm kind of surprised. I thought that was going to be a dungeon, because I don't think we did Holotolly on the way in. I think I would remember that. I mean, I know I've done it like 1,000 times, but that's beside the point. Or, you know, it's probably more like 60, 70 times, but still, I don't really recall going to Holotolly. So this is like we just went into Holotolly for no reason. I think it's another one of the early optional dungeons you can do, which, you know, that's fine. Which does remind me, like, what is the first dungeon of Heavensward? It'd be funny, actually, now that I think about it. Well, oh yeah, we're in Heavensward. What's the first dungeon? And it's somewhere in Uldah. I didn't really think about the absurdity that would be. Like, we went to a new area, and we're going to do a dungeon, and the first dungeon isn't even in the area that we're in for the expansion. I thought it was a cloud, and then I realized it was just someone using return. But yeah, that would have been a glorious miscalculation on their part, I think, if they had actually done that. Like, oops, cadoodle. We seem to have made our first... I don't know. That seems like a more modern blunder than an actual blunder. Doesn't want to stop raining for even a second. I know. I can't believe they're having us go back to Vesper Bay, man. They just were like, you know what, who already hasn't been in a while? They haven't been to Vesper Bay. You know where everyone loves going? Vesper Bay, man. Let's have them all go back to Vesper Bay. But... I mean, that's fine. We'll port our way out there. To the chagrin of those involved. One thing that frustrates me is I know this Chocobo porter dumps you off at the one entrance and there's no Aetherites nearby. So you gotta, like, run to the nearest Aetherite so you can teleport so you can get to the other Chocobo porter. I just don't like Uldah, man. I can get by Limsa, like, all day. I can get by Gridania easy as pie. But I do not like Uldah. I don't hate it, I'm just not a fan. Trying to get a look and all I keep seeing is bushes in my face. You know, I wonder if Little Lady's Day is still going on, because I still haven't done that. It's gonna expire again and I'm gonna miss it. Not that I mean, I'm you know, I really need, like, light sticks or whatever. Everyone needs a glow stick that's absolutely pinnacle essential, you know, emotes to have. Remember I did one of the Valentine's Day ones? Oh, looks like it's still going on. Probably everybody... I don't see a ton of people here. Well, they're probably over there. That's fine. That's neither here nor there. Let's take the Chocobo porter and get on it and get over there. Take me to Vesper Bay, peasant. That's five minutes of my life going to and from. It's funny because we just come in this one? We probably did. I probably could have just turned. But that doesn't matter. That's not what I signed up for, you know what I mean? Oh, somebody out there practicing. Who's practicing? What are they doing? This guy. Oh, it's a black mage. It's the level 35 black mage, Synadia. Guess they're level 1 striking dummy. You gotta make sure you see how you stack up to a level 1 opponent, you know what I mean? Imagine if you fought a level 100 striking dummy and it actually just knocked you down with like the most passive attack it has. It just like flicked you with like its presence and knocked you down. Anyhow. That's right, you can all sit in silence and watch the views, okay? While I drink beverages and chill out and max relax, all cool. So I'll tangent briefly. So as we've gotten to Heaven's Ward, everyone's seen the sweet new thumbnail that I switched on. I made one for each section of the game, except for Dawn Trail, because we're not doing that because we don't care. And then, yeah. And then I've also taken to making playlists, so like say you want to only watch one section of the game. Like, if you don't want to just start, like, oh, was it episode 74 or whatever, like, you don't have to do that. Granted, we're actually, like, we're still in the 40s, but, like, 74 not that far off, realistically. We might be, like, 2/3 of the way through Heaven's Ward by the time we get to the 70s. That doesn't matter, that's just all subjective. Or was it conjecture? That doesn't matter. But yeah, so I think we're coming along well as far as that goes, but I got like my little thumbnails, I have playlists, I'll have everything separated and looking nice, you know, whatever. But that's neither here nor there, that's not what we came for. We came to go talk, run by Cat Girls, and go talk to Urianger out of Esper Bay one more time, and they just abandoned that boat there. Reckless behavior. Wonder who's all here, or if it's just, oh, it's gonna be a cutscene.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Man, Urianger's voice actor for the game, man, he's been good since moment one. Like, the old one was okay. Like I said, he always thought he kind of sounded like, I can't think of his name all of a sudden. Agent Smith, whatever. But this guy, I always liked Urianger. He was cool.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
Who up here question marking on my conversation?
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering.
And who are you exactly?
And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthal, and member of the Syndicate.
I have no recollection of this character whatsoever. All I remember is I remember seeing her in cutscenes because she has that ridiculous hat.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
No, because that would look bad if I was touching her when
Why
they were running.
ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji.
Yeah, because that dude, like, died. Like, he was this big mastermind and then he got murdered, and then it was all up to Lolorito, if I'm not mistaken.
It is
Turns out.
my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends.
The thing gets me is his plot was like, yeah, we figured it all out. Turns out, and then Raubahn just murdered him. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, what was his plan really? I understand what his plan was, but what I'm saying is like, beyond the plan, you didn't think the Raubahn was gonna go crazy and kill you. What was your plan to protect yourself? You just think he wasn't gonna hurt you? It just seemed kind of short-sighted. You know what I mean?
He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
So what, you're saying Lolorito is the one who baited everything? He's like, oh yeah, I'll bait him. But he said stuff. Did he not know his own plan?
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
You know what I was thinking? You know what Raubahn needs? He needs an arm like the dude from Army of Darkness, from like Bruce Campbell when he had the chainsaw arm. He gets like the robot hand. You tell me with all the Magitech and all the, like, you know, the Sid's machinations and stuff, they could easily make him a robot hand. I don't believe for a minute he couldn't.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Got some Romeo and Juliet thing going on.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldah, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
He mad again. Remember what happened last time?
Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something.
He didn't kill her, and he didn't allow her to be killed, so, you know, it's not all bad, right? We're still fugitives,
and though
but...
one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana.
Then why not just wake her up and let her do her job?
I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering.
You know, call me crazy. Those glasses are super impractical. They're only in front of, like, a quarter of her eyes. Her eye pupil... Never mind. I'm getting... just looking at them and I'm like, those are so impractical. She'd have to look cross-eyed.
I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace, and take your place at her side once more, for her sake, and that of our nation.
Let's all go chill in that room over there. It'll be fine. Always gotta be hanging out in the Waking Sands. That's it. I'm getting rid of the Rising Stones. We're just hanging out in the Waking Sands from now on. Forever. Waking Sands 24/7 forever. I had not counted on Prioress Dawala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raubahn we have taken the vital first steps towards resolving matters in Uldah. We couldn't have done it without you, Tiberius. Thank you. Oh. We're link perling. Okay. Tataru? Yes, Raubahn is now in safe hands. What, another assault? Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dawala's claims. That being said, the case, I propose, we leave Marshal Turpin and the others to investigate, and return with all haste to Ishgard. I just feel like it got a little softened there, though, because if everyone already knows that... Are you still just standing here? What are you doing? I heard you pulled Jill out of the grasping fingers of the fall himself. It pains me that he does, but it'll probably worry less of an arm. Yeah, that's fair. You just give him a robot arm, you know what I mean? Whatever. Okay. So, and once again, I'm not thinking I should just teleport. We gotta go all the way back to Ishgard. What am I doing? The Foundation. I don't think I have any 8th rate tickets left. I don't think I'll go and buy some at some point. Otherwise I'm gonna be blowing through Gil like nobody's business. Alright. And then 8th to right. Are we going back to the last vigil, I believe? Yep, we are. Oh, there's Tataru. She's important we left her here by herself in a foreign nation. No big deal. Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Raubahn short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city is awash with rumors about another Dravanian attack, and Lord Halchfon has been desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you better head in. Just me. Yes, we will go inside. We will go inside. And give us, like, thing, and we run off to Uldah immediately. My friend, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I am sure you are now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Master Fox, Master Levelier, I apologize for the abrupt summons, but we must have thought it best to have Mr. Tataru contact you with the most direct means available. When the observatorium's bells toll, 'tis warning that we cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claimed to have sought a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. I cannot ensure your safety here, but I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice, to remain in a besieged Ishgard, or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask you to make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Dude, I ain't scared to fight dragons. I have fought dragons. I mean, at least a couple, canonically. Though we flee to the ends of the world, 'twould seem there is no place in the troubled age that is free of strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her wary defenders must take the spear and bow. A spear and bow. Bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I for one grow tired of running. If we are to shine in the light of dawn, then we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Tiberius? We cannot stay here. Man, I'm so tempted to say that, but I'm not a wuss, so I have to say fight. Then fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandon our allies in their hour of need. Just so tempted to say, just to see what he said, you know what I mean? The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us. She's right here. Just like go over like in the corner. There's an empty corner like right over here. Just talk right here. You know what I mean? But fine, we'll go outside. We'll go outside so we can talk out in the cold. Everyone likes doing that.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
I believe he does.
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Oh, it's my boy. Let's go.
Estinien.
The drip.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinien. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
So we're getting ready for the road trip time. It's like the best part of this entire expansion is the road trip where the four of us go on an adventure. We have chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emeric will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Tataru, I would ask you to remain at Fordham Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him the signs of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir. I can't wait till Alphinaud changes clothes, dude. He looks like kind of a goob in that outfit that he wears. Been wearing that since Rome Reborn. It's time to get some different drip, you know what I mean? Alright, so let's go talk to the Knights, the Order of the Knights Most Heavenly. Alright. It's Forgotten Night it is. It is the Forgotten Night. Alright. Let's go talk to our other great friend, Lord Emeric. You would speak with the Lord Commander? Pray make it quick. Yeah, I will talk to him. I'll take as long as I want. Thank you very much.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors, and unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Nah, dog, can't tell you.
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses.
Estinien's delivery is a little flat early on, isn't it? A little monotone.
The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit, the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then. Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Road trip. We're going on a road trip, kids. We just gotta go pick up the last guy. Having secured a Sir Amaric's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you're ready, Estinien, let us be about our task. Dude, I'm so stoked. It's gonna be great. That's a cool table.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us.
That's some strong words there, buddy.
And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
I can't tell if he's serious, like in that moment. I mean, I sense a drip of sarcasm, but at the same time, I can't tell 100%.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
Are we talking the Paragons? Are we talking about the Ascians? Powers are strange and unknowable. Are they talking about us?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
Dude's over here saying the juice is worth the squeeze. Don't know about that.
And what of Estinien and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Oh, he turned into a giant knight, make a spooky voice. I'm having flashbacks to playing the Vault. Before we set forth, we must needs inform Tataru of our plans. Then I shall come await you at St. Reynard's Ford. Tell your friend that we may be some time. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I need no reminding. Come, Tiberius, let us head back to Fortemps Manor. Alright. Let's go back, and we'll talk to Tataru, and we'll probably wrap for this one. Alright. I do appreciate that they added the little teleporty arrows, tell me where I last was, so I don't have to, like, go, because I don't memorize where everything is. But, you know, what do I know? Welcome, Master Fox. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes, you should, right now. Our course is set, Tataru. It may be some time before Tiberius and I return to Ishgard. We're gonna go on a road trip, and you're not invited. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it is you, Tataru. Farewell for now. Oh, before you go, you must put this on, Alphinaud. I made it especially. Oh my gosh, are they actually gonna change his drip right now? I was just complaining about that. What do we got? I can't remember what the No, I couldn't possibly. Very well. What do we got? Oh, look at that. Now that's what I'm used to seeing. There we go. By the 12, it fits perfectly, and the quality is actually rather good. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework whilst I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. My thanks, Tataru. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. 'Twas the least I could do. Now I must be getting back to the tavern, and I'll never catch up with the gossip. Be on your luck on your journey. Get that curtsy out of here. Go on, Tataru. That book looks like a gun on his back. Finally, I was just complaining that he looked dumb, and I couldn't remember when he got new clothes. And it was like less than 10 minutes later. Crazy. Alright, where am I going? Speak with Estinien. Where? Where are we going? Just down by Foundation or whatever, by the Aethra Plaza? Okay. It's close enough. It's close enough. That guy's a monster hunter. That guy's a monster hunter. Alright. I hunt monsters sometimes. I haven't played the new one, though. I already mentioned that. We don't need to go into that again. You have said your farewells, then? Aye, we have ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Very well, but she will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence on Ysayle's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she was encountered last. The course of the Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwald, was it? As the commander of Falcon's Nest, it is like that he will know of any heretic activity that has been reported in the area. Alright. We're going back to the Falcon's Nest. And as we previously discovered, if we have to go anywhere, we can fly now. We are respecting the idea that we would basically be going and using... I'm trying to think of what to say. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you go here, right, and you take the Pokemon Porter, and it doesn't come from the back. You fly all the way past all this stuff. Oh, that's pretty cool. You fly past this thing, and the big statue, and the whole thing. It's very interesting. It's an interesting decision. I also don't remember there's like fire down there, and I don't recall what that is or why it matters. This place is actually really cool looking when it's not a giant foggy mess, but... Same thing with the giant pillar, what have you. Hang in there, random guys. Hang in there. Alright, let's go talk to Redwall. Oh no, it's Monster Zero! And he's got the cool bow. Oh my gosh, he's got the cool bow. Alright. Machinations. Well, Master Fox, what business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Zurdragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Alphinaud Levieur, at your service. And you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I am sure you're aware, the Observatorium was warned of the Dravanians' gather for another assault. We believe that there may be yet a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus we have come to the Falcon's Nest with the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence of the heretics' movements. I see. Then you would be best preserved by speaking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from a sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge at Morgonga Hills. Or Mills. 'Tis possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Master Fox knows the place I speak of, for it was he who first discovered it. Let us divide our forces then. I will stay and await the return of the patrol while the two of you visit this refuge. When I have completed my inquiries, I will join you there. A wise use of our time. Come, Tiberius, I am eager to learn what Sir Redwald's men have found in the heretic's lair. Alright. Well, they know it as well as I do. Let's go flying. Rygo. Hi-ho. Man, Rygo's so cool. This place is actually really cool looking when you can actually see it. When it's not like a giant blizzard storm that is obscuring my vision. I'm just glad that I've got the ability to fly, because this would take a really long time to get out there. Even if you took Chocobo Porter, because like there's no like point out there to like really get to. It just like goes from one zone to another. There is like one outpost out here you can actually go to, do like west of here, and that's it. So this is like when flying really becomes kind of necessary, because the zones are so big, and while they can be somewhat empty, there is stuff out here to do, but I see we got like the windmills or whatever. I wonder what this would look like if it were the, you know, not an icebound, you know, thing. Like you even got like hay bales and everything. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Master Fox, our findings, you say? Well, there is something of a tale here. No sooner had we chanced upon promising-looking sheaf of letters that we were ambushed from the shadows by great white beasts. 'Twould seem the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. And you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, Tiberius. You got it, dude. I'm assuming we're going inside, and I have to yet again fight in a place that I can't. It looks like polar bears. Alright, I can't really see because it's going to be in the ceiling, but we're going to do it. I got 3 minutes with Mjolnir. Let's do it. Oh no, it seems to be a big polar bear and a not so big polar bear. Come, fight me, peasants. Oh, that's right, I'm overpowered. I forgot, I was like, why did they die so fast? I'm like, oh, that's right, I'm not synced right now. I'm actually level 81! Getting closer and closer to 82 all the time, though. Well, I thought I was going to talk to Alphinaud, but apparently not. Oh, Estinien's here. My beasts are slain, then? My thanks, Master Fox. We may return to our duty without fear of a mauling. Alright, well, before we take on that, let's go ahead and cut it there. You know, just, you know, hang in there, and can't wait for the next episode where we go on the road trip of road trips. So, stay tuned for that. But, you know, as always, until then, until next time.